Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort Review. Today we are checking out the Cabana Bay Resort at Universal Orlando. Cabana Bay Resort is a 2,200 room value plus resort located on Universal Studios property. So you're walking distance from the parks as well as Volcano Bay, which is right next door. And then there's of course bus transportation that can take you to all the Universal Orlando parks. I love the theming of Cabana Bay. It's like a 1950s style beach resort. There's lots of really fun touches, even though it is a value resort. A lot of the rooms actually open up to the outside, sort of like a motel. And then a big part of the resort are all interior facing rooms. Lots of family suites here. There's no real detail spared here in terms of theming. There's even a bowling alley that really puts you in for the 1950s feel. So let's check out this resort and see how everything looks. So we're obviously in the main lobby right now, which features the front desk, the Universal Orlando ticket desk, an Avis counter, and then the Swizzle Lounge, which is the lobby bar. So you can grab a drink here when it's open in the evening hours. To the left of the bar is the Universal Orlando shop, which I love the logo of the Universal gift shop. Here it's in the 1950s logo of Universal Studios. So they're keeping everything really to theme here. And we're going to keep moving through the main building here as we make our way to the food court and the other offerings at the resort. So something that isn't 1950s here is there is a full-service Starbucks. This place always had a line when I was on property, so if you need your coffee fix in the morning, it's here. So anyone who stayed at a moderate resort or a value resort at Disney World is probably familiar with these types of restaurants. The Bayliner Diner has some counters that you can grab some hot made-to-order food, and then there are lots of to-go items here. So lots of options here for the 2,000 rooms of people that storm this place every morning before going to the parks. One detail I loved here were the old commercials that they were playing from the 1950s as you ate. So a lot of entertainment here, a lot of detail that went into what could have been just a Passover space. So now let's check out the two pool areas at the Cabana Bay Resort. We're going to check that out actually by going up to the second story of the main building and then making our way down, because the second story actually has a lot of fun that is pretty surprising if you're just expecting a budget resort here. There are a lot of activities. So this is Galaxy Bowl. It's open in the evening hours. It also serves as a restaurant, but there are some real bowling lanes there that you can bowl to your heart's desire with your family, which is really, really cool. It's all in that 1950s feel. And then right next to that is the Jack LaLanne themed fitness center. So the theming really continues to the fitness center, which I love. I love the commitment to the 1950s feel here. No resort in Orlando is complete without an arcade, so here's the Game-O-Rama arcade, which was closed when I walked by, but you can see that the games are not from the 1950s, they're all very modern, but do have a prize component to them, which is nice. And then from here we can weave our way to the pool level from the second story with this cool nifty walkway. So this is just one part of the pool area. So this area features the lazy river. There's also an infinity edge pool that you can walk into, a nice beach area to sunbathe. So lots of cool beach feel here. On the other side of the resort, I'll show you in a second, is where the water slide is. But this part here is definitely the most popular and can handle the most amount of people. The Hideaway Bar and Grill here also features food as well as drinks and cocktails, so definitely worth checking out if you are hanging out by the pool for the day. Moving further out of the pool area, I just really did want to feature how close Volcano Bay, the Universal Orlando water park, is to this resort. You actually have your own private entrance, so you follow the signs here and it'll take you to the front of the park, and you can have more water fun with your family. So here's that main entrance that wasn't open when I filmed this video, which was a little bit earlier in the morning before Volcano Bay opened for the day. So now let's walk past the 1950s vehicles parked out front of the resort, furthering the theme, and check out the other pool area, which features the slide. So this pool area features the Tonic restaurant, that is quite the mouthful, as well as a slide. So plenty of options here for the family. There's a nice beach area with some ping pong and other games, and you can see how many rooms surround this place. So there's a lot of walking that goes on at this resort, though everything is pretty connected and the signage is really good. So I wanted to see how far it was to actually walk to Universal City Walk, and I did this nice little time lapse here. This is about a 20-minute walk, and I am a fast walker, but you can see exactly what the path looks like in case you didn't want to wait for the bus. By the way, I will show the bus terminal that you would take back to the resort. I did take that back, and it took about 5 minutes, so saves you a ton of time taking the bus, but just for your own reference, and I wanted this to be as complete as possible, you can walk this way to the parks in the morning. And by the way, at Cabana Bay, you do not get free Universal Express at the parks like some of the deluxe resorts do on property, but you do get early access, so you do get an hour early, which is very, very helpful at Universal. So we've reached City Walk here, and then I walk to the other end where all of the guest parking is for the day. That's also where the bus terminal is for all of Universal's resorts to get back on my bus to Cabana Bay, which took 5 minutes. And so now let's check out my room at the resort. I had just a standard 2-queen room. This is located in the Americano tower. There are various towers that all are basically the same rooms. There are some family suites and larger rooms available if you have a larger family. So let's check out the room here. Really a great option for families. Can squeeze a lot of people in. You're mostly in the parks all day, so you're just looking for that good combination of convenience and price at Cabana Bay. I thought that it represented excellent value. So you have a nice closet here for all your hanging clothes. Everything is the theme. I will note as we turn into the bathroom here that all of the toiletries used real brands from the 1950s like Zest. It was really cool to see all that commitment there. Just a nice little touch that I felt just made everything feel really cool. Just a standard shower and tub there, nothing special. Again, these are value resort rooms. I felt like there was plenty of room. Everything was obviously very clean and had a lot of good amenities here. And so this is just a 2-queen room at the Cabana Bay. They obviously have king rooms as well. They have the family suites, but cool little pin there with Cabana Bay. Everything's branded, which I love. I love seeing that with hotels. And then a nice flat screen TV, which is obviously not 1950s if they wanted to stay true. Maybe no TV in the room at all. But love this room. Love the look of it. Love the resort. So thanks again for watching, and please subscribe if you love these types of videos.